AITA for fat shaming a girl. I'm a pretty slim guy, about 135 pounds at 5'11". I've been hitting the gym and have seen some progress, but generally I'm still pretty skinny. Recently I've been seeing this girl, Vanessa, casually, and her friend isn't a fan of this because she's made it known that the past Vanessa has dated a lot taller, buffer guys. I was hanging out with Vanessa today, and her friend showed up uninvited and was talking again about how I'm twiggy and short. This annoyed me, so I told her that I didn't want to hear a word from a woman with a bigger waist than me. She got angry and said I was fat shaming her. Vanessa agreed with me that her friend had it coming, but some mutual friends say I'm tall. NTA, if you don't want to be body shamed, don't body shame others. NTA, as a fat person myself, I'm often baffled by other fat people getting offended by someone simply stating the obvious. When someone calls me fat, my usual response is yeah, so isn't that obvious? NTA, it's frustrating that the shaming only seems to be viewed as bad in one direction. Eat a salad to someone struggling with obesity is a horrible thing to say, but eat a sandwich to an underweight or just healthfully thin person is considered much more acceptable. Normally, I'd say flinging an insult in return is a bad look, but honestly, what you said wasn't even that bad, especially considering you're a slim guy. What a hypocrite of her to body shame you and then get mad about the same thing back. You didn't body shame her. You body shamed her back, and she deserved it. NTA. NTA, I mean even Vanessa sided with you instead of her friend. NTA, those who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Plus size woman here. NTA, Vanessa's friend sucks, and if Vanessa is not willing to stand up for you when her friend makes these bullshit comments, you should stop seeing her. NTA, don't comment on others' bodies if you don't want others to comment on yours. NTA, she had it coming. Plus, as you said, you are currently skinny, so it may not be that much of a burn. NTA, don't start none, won't be none. What is your point in posting this here? You don't think you're the and you're challenging anyone that says anything other than NTA. Dish it if you can take it. NTA, if people can't take it, they shouldn't dish it out. I'm not fat shaming you, I'm body shaming you, and you started it. If you're suggesting we both stop, I'm more than willing to oblige. NTA. Both of you were in the wrong. She had it coming. With my logic, you were more in the right than her, but usually people don't agree with me. Next time, just tell her to shut up. Trading insults with idiots is never worth it. Don't sweat it up. 135 isn't that light for a 13-year-old. My husband is naturally very tall and very slim. People think that they can comment on his natural body type all the time. Oh my God, you're so skinny. You're a twig. You look anorexic. It's not okay. It has caused him severe body image issues. If it were the other way around, people would be up in arms. I'm a believer that you shouldn't comment on someone's weight or appearance at all unless they bring it up first, and even then proceed with caution. Yes, AITA, yeah, she started it. But you're both insulting each other. This sounds made up. I hate that we have to walk on eggshells around people because of their complexes and insecurities. And this chic thinks she has a free pass to insult anybody she wants. She's an asshole. Maybe not a fat asshole, but asshole who could stand to lose a few. Actually, having a bigger waist than a twig doesn't necessarily make her fat. She may just be pleasantly plump, which is a look that some guys go for. If so, good for her. Yeah, nice rewrite of the story, but the term twiggy gave it away. Don't steal others' stories. T thinks someone's an asshole for responding to repeated insults like that, but insulting someone based on their bigger size does contribute to social fat phobia, and therefore hurts more than just her. So for giving her a retort, but for that specific retort, IMO. Yes, H. Her insulting picking on you repeatedly makes her the biggest you for choosing to body shame in return. Vanessa for not shutting down her friend the first time it happened. Who she's attracted to is her business, and not questioning why does it bother her friend so much. AITA, I'll say this though, you shouldn't have brought her size into it. All it did was muddy the waters, and now people are split talking about whether it was fair retribution or fat shaming instead of where it really belongs, her incessant bullying. You unintentionally took focus away from where it was needed most. NTA, as someone who put up with those exact comments about being twiggy, eventually after enough times of biting my tongue, I would do something similar. Don't dish it out if you can't take it. NTA, and am a woman, LOL. You gotta send the same energy back to PPL. She shouldn't be mean. But remember, when PPL put you down, they are usually not hot themselves. NTA, if she can't take it, she shouldn't be dishing it out. I thought that was a good comeback. NTA, treat other people as you want to be treated, as they say. You do know the friend would like to have a bit of what Vanessa is having. NTA, glass houses, stones, etc. NTA, she drew first blood and you responded in kind without overdoing it. NTA, LOL, of course not. You're allowed to defend yourself when someone hits you first. She called you twiggy and short. You called her simply larger than you, not even fat, just larger than you. She can fuck right off and not attack others first if she can't take them attacking back. Like she shouldn't have attempted body shaming you. You handled that quite well and flung her BS back at her. Good on you. Does this friend often appear uninvited? I'd maybe talk to your GF about it and see if she can help with getting the friend to back off. NTA, but you'd be better off maturely, calmly, and rationally explaining to your girlfriend privately why this isn't okay and her friend needs to cut it out. Your GF shouldn't be enabling her. How'd she like it if you sat back while your mate roasts her appearance? I'd send her an article on why skinny shaming is so harmful and unacceptable too. She might ignorantly think boys' feelings don't get hurt by this, but can learn and be better. AITA, she was trying to shame you for being twiggy, so she shouldn't be surprised when you bite back. If she doesn't like it, she shouldn't do it to you, plain as simple. AITA, she commented on your appearance and turnabout is always fair play. AITA, you should expect someone to say something back if you poke the bear and all that. AITA, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. AITA, she shouldn't be dishing it out if she's not willing to take it. Nope, NTA, I know it's a crazy concept, but if you don't want to be body shamed, don't body shame on bulking up man. I was a slim guy my entire life, so I get it. I mean, yeah, you fat shamed her, but she lacked respect and decency. She just body shamed you and constantly think that it's all right for you to take it because you are skinny, so up you are not tall. Until she wanted to F around and she found out. Case of the inability to take what they dish out. Guys who are weak skinny take a lot of shit. Guys who try to work out and work so much on their upper body so they look good in the bedroom mirror but gave legs like twigs also get ridiculed for looking like a wisdom tooth. Girls who are small-breasted are flat and girls who are full-figured are fat. We just not. Maybe look a little further than appearances because those fade in most cases anyway. If the only thing you care about is whether your GF is a 10 or a 7 or whatever, don't be surprised if you get called out for that kind of crap and vice versa. NTA, when you criticize someone's body, you leave yourself wide open for them to do the same to you. And how, at all, if she can't take what she's dishing out, then she should shut up. She was wrong, and so was Vanessa. In Portugal, we have a saying, quem vai iguara dai e leva, that directly translates to who goes to war gives and takes. Então, if you want a long-term relationship, I'd try to communicate with your partner that you don't want their friends disrespecting or belittling you. But if it's just a fling or short-term thing, who cares? You stood up for yourself and she had it coming. You're both ta. Even if someone comments negatively on your body, it's not right to do so in retaliation regardless of their size. I say this full well believing that weight stigma is a normalized societal venom and harms everyone. Maybe instead talk to each other about character if you want to keep the peace with your girl, if you value your relationship. AITA, as someone who is bigger and curvier, if she was able to dish it, she should be able to take it. Thanks for watching.